I want to play with my goat, Peepa, and the Rob Hog, but he just doesn't have enough speed and too much acceleration. So I'm thinking we're going to have to go over to Big Evil Biker Bowser on the Stellar Sled. Look at all of that speed. Acceleration is overrated.
Just to show everyone how important acceleration is in Mario Kart World, I took the max, the minimum, the average, and then the combo most people use, Swoop Rob Hog, and compared all of their accelerations here, and you can see we're all getting to the max speed at very different times. Please keep in mind that they each have different max speeds, so Bowser's max speed is faster than Mario's, then Baby Daisy's, then Swoop's. This is just to show how long it takes to reach that max speed.
Who cares about acceleration? It's so overrated, is what I am probably not going to be saying in about 5 races. We're going to do the lowest acceleration possible in this game, and courtesy of Mario Kart World Builder, I'm sure by this point many of you are familiar with, I went to their page and I saw what is the combo with the lowest acceleration, and Bowser is listed at having 0 accel, and this combo that I'm using is the only one that I could find that, oh my god, I didn't think that would be doable. This is the only combo that is listed as having 0 acceleration for this vehicle. So this is the only combo that I believe in this game is possible to have the minimum amount of acceleration possible. And I think this is going to be quite difficult, but we'll see if this is doable. I didn't want to just film this video without never ever using this combo, because I was like, no! I was like, things can get real ugly if this is not good. Oh, I'm glad Wyatt's getting blued for this. So I tried some races yesterday in Worldwides. I joined a Worldwide and I played Boo Cinema, which, like, you know, it's a front running track, so I'm not surprised. And I was able to win with this. I was able to, and it was a room of like 8,000 to 9,000 VR players, so it's doable. It is doable. This is a more than winnable combo. It's not going to be easy, but I'm really thinking my only goal for today is just get a W. I'm honestly shocked that I was even able to like start a drift there on that turn after I got hit, like way back there. Come on, come on. No. 10th, 6th to 10th. We were honestly so close to the finish line. I don't think it really mattered there, but if we were even slightly further back, having no excel, I would have been so cooked. Like, the words of the level of cooked, like burnt, charred, it would have been unbelievable. I forgot that this track exists, but this is actually, I think, pretty good. I guess I can't think of any reason why this would be bad. Oh my god, Bowser is so fat, though. I'm unable to see anything in front of him. I did not realize how bad that would be till, like, one of the 4 races or something that I did yesterday, I popped a Mega, and it's legitimately unseeable. So, quite the interesting change-up, because in the last video, doing Parabitty on Toon Thumper, I think that is one of the smallest combos in the game. But truly, like, I'm not gonna say this combo is like great, because I really don't think it is. But something like this, like, if I didn't have those mushrooms, that would have been absolutely devastating. So I think if you're just able to kind of stay like this, like, have some mushrooms, this is essentially my protection. Like, it's so bad if I get hit. So as long as I'm able to quickly speed up, I got some protection now, it shouldn't be too terrible. I barely saw that bomb because, like, I'm blocking half the screen. Oh, no. Okay. That was really sketchy, but we made that work. Yeah, it's like, I think, looks like there's 17 people in this room. So, let's see what we get here. Oh, I'm just gonna pop this right at the set here. I think doing this and then I'll chain the Mega right after this and then I'll get another set. I'll basically be dodgeable. I'll basically be in a dodge the whole race, and I'm so glad that I spammed that Mega. I landed on top of that bomb. I'll take it. I'll take the third. That is anything good with this combo, like anything top half, I'll almost be calling good and I'll be happy with, because this is, I don't know, like I don't know if it's so much a terrible combo, but it just gives me terrible vibes. It does not feel good and it doesn't make me feel like I'm gonna do well. All right, I really just want to try the strategy that I'll always do on this track. Yeah, if you can't tell, we're going so slow to get up to full speed here. I want to just try going through these boxes, but this will be so bad if I don't get what I need. Okay, at least we got that to speed up, but I don't know if I was going so slow that I couldn't get the trick or what. Like, I tricked off the ramp like I normally do. I needed that to make it across. This is not a good situation to be on this track, I'm not gonna lie. I really just want the item here so I can hopefully get a mushroom to take the beginning shortcut lap 2. Not exactly what I want. Oh my god. I don't even know. I'm gonna have to look up after this race what the handling is on this. I was holding hard left. Hard left. Like, I was afraid this track might not be the easiest, but those are just excuses. Come on, we got this. Bro, are you kidding me? Why were you doing that line? Ugh, I'm just salty. What can I say? We're in last and it's like not even close, yeah. We're still somehow in 8th. This is like, we could do decent. We just need to get the right track. Yeah, we got Peepa handling with Rob Hog at 3 and Bowser's Stellar Sled at 1 for handling. So this is not going to be too great. I am kind of curious, do I just bump everyone off? Nope. Well, if you get a head bounce, it doesn't matter. And I wonder, since I'm so fat, I have such a big area to head bounce off people. I mean, I probably would kill Toadette, like, genuinely. I think you'd kill anyone if you landed on them with this combo. So, sorry Toadette, looks like she's doing fine. But I did not realize, and I was just looking at the various things of the stats, this actually does have lowest excel, but this combo also has the highest water speed of any combo in the game. Bowser has max speed in all the different speed categories, water, the rough terrain, which is like off-road, and then just normal terrain like this that we're driving on. I need this mushroom. That mushroom saved me so much. But I'm gonna just start spamming Wario Shipyard. Like, I need every advantage I can get. Please, please, please. I think the red just hit nothing and then the other one just attacked someone else. I'm not gonna even go. Oh my god, that handling. Oh, I have a normal stuff now, or more normal. I thought that draft would mess me up. That was kind of spooky, and then I heard that coin shell, and I think that was on the rail, but why are you throwing red shells backwards? You know they attack people when they go forwards. All right, we're in 6th. We got our 20 coins. I didn't even realize. We're locked in. Just please no shock. There will probably be a shock. I'm just so screwed if there's a shock. No. Just don't hit me. Don't hit me. Are you kidding? Why? Oh my god! I can't. Oh my god! Bro. 6 to 20th, that might be the most I've ever raged in this game in the like couple months I've been playing. I was not even expecting that blue to go for me. I was just trying to get out of the way of it, and then when I saw the blue go by, I was like, bro, why am I in, like, how is this is the line that the blue takes? But no, it was just gonna go to wherever I was. Still got tied 9th on that. That was like not good, but I have to put this in normal terms. In a 12-player room, that's 4th and a half place. That doesn't sound as bad. I just realized I had my mushroom and then the boo stole it from me. And then I got blued for it. So much of that, it always comes down to the boo in this game at the most inopportune time, stealing stuff. This is now like second video in a row I've had the boo steal a mushroom right before I could have used it to dodge a blue. Unfortunate, but I think I'm gonna have to be a dirty player now, and I'm just like, sorry everyone in this room. I think I'm gonna pick Wario Shipyard for the water speed. I'm gonna pick Boo Cinema. I know the Boo Cinema win is possible. I can't believe that I was able to get a Boo Cinema win against like good players too, when I just did a couple random races. So gonna pick that, and I'm thinking like Desert Hills. I know Peach Beach would honestly be like a pretty good pick for this, but I just don't like Peach Beach. Like I still want to have fun, so I don't know if I'll pick Peach Beach, but if times get desperate enough, we can start pivoting our strategy. We got 8 coins. This is another unfortunate thing with these heavyweight ones too. In order to get your max 5% speed increase for your 20 coins, you don't really start getting even close to 5% until you're at like 15 coins. Like you got to get really high up. I just have to try this for fun. Oh. I'm just gonna use this here so I can at least chain up at the next set. And then like, I don't know, I'm gonna try to get rid of this so I can, if I get something to dodge, I can just spam it. Okay, now I'm just praying for no shock and that everyone else gets hit. I think it was 11th. That was not gonna be a track that I thought would be a high performer for this combo. So I think mid race on that's like, honestly not that bad. I don't think it's that bad. I think we got the exact middle spot. So as long as we can just stay in it, like we just need to stay in it, and then we need like a Wario Shipyard, a Boo Cinema, and maybe get lucky. One of my worst tracks on an atrocious combo. How else could this be terrible? You know, normally instances like this, it's like what, 2 negatives multiplied make a positive. So like incoming first, who am I to disagree with the wise words of Isaac Newton? I don't know, but this is, I did practice this track like a little bit because I was tired of being so bad at it. And then I did play a random like, oh my god, that draft really messed me up. I did play a some worldwides. This track came up when I was practicing, and I was able to get it first. So like I'm like the practice did pay off, at least in one race, but it was also like not as great of a room I was in. And I think I also got kind of lucky. I made that, I tried to learn the shortcut at the end of the track there. I've tried to learn like a couple different variants of it, because you know, depending on what situation you're in, if you're not on the wall, if you're on the ground, if you're wherever, it's helpful. So I was able to get better at it at least. Come on, chain, and we should be able to make it through. No. I'm not gonna even go up there. Yeah, you see how slow that Excel is? I was wondering if there'd be lap 2 shock, but I didn't think that it would be free thinking enough. I figured it would just be normal lap 3. I kind of would have expected it to have been a little earlier though. That's why I didn't pop the boo. I don't know, not upset by that. Like, you're not gonna dodge everything, but I still think we can do, like, not terribly. Not gonna say we're gonna do amazing, but the pack is like kind of, there's quite a few people that are within striking distance if we can just get some good items here. Nah, not exactly what I wanted. Bro, I can't see. Come on. Come on. Like 10th? Okay. Dumpster fire the entire race and like 16th or worse, and then we just crossed the line up there. So 11. We need, I need a track pick to go my way. This is actually pretty tight, 9th through 3rd. So it's doable. Warrior Shipyard, please. Guys, it's so cooked. We're not getting any of the tracks that I could use my nice big speed boost on. Handling's overrated. Who wants to do these silly tracks anyways? I am interested to see, can you even do the strats on this? Yeah, that like speed boost I got from the mushroom there pushed me a little more perpendicular into the wall. I want to see this though. Like, are you even able to holding as hard left as possible? It is doable. How about this? Come on, hit the tree. Oh, so close. Just get me up here and away from all of that. Why? Well, just the singular fire. No fires, just one. Please make that. Okay, now can we do this? I don't even know if that's faster. Well, I feel bad for whoever I just absolutely, I know that person is just like, why are you even here? But sorry, it had to be done. Is this doable? Can you hit this tree? I don't know. Like normally I don't think you have enough handling to get over there. At least like how you do it with, you know, like Pipa or any of the other normal combos. God, this speed is really obvious here though. We're catching up to the swoop really fast. Swoop, go away. No, that's trying to take a different line from that swoop. I'm just gonna go around. I honestly don't even want to deal with going down there. That is like not the easiest thing to do. Please, please, come on, just do something good. Let's go. I absolutely want to get a chain here though. All right, this is gonna be like maybe somewhat salvageable. Come on, 10th. We keep getting just mid races, and it's like they're sneaky mid. I feel kind of bad. It's like I'm doing terrible the whole time, and then right on the line I cross in a somewhat okay position. This is like, I just need a track pick to go my way and do well. Like, so 2 hard things to do. At least I get the Bowser speed boost here, so like doable, winnable. It's not a good track. I was not expecting that to go swimmingly. Not to say I couldn't have raced that a little better, but not great for me. We got 21 points. Like, I mean, is it really that bad? We got top half if we assume this is a 24-player room. It's okay. GP3. This is the one where we'll get all the track picks. And I also want cheap falls because I just want to try Tarzan with this and see what it looks like. Really don't think this track should be too bad. A lot of nice big gradual turns. I'm hoping the speed can make a difference at that draft. If I can just get up at the front and just stay away from everyone, that's like ideally what I can do. I switched over. How did that even hit me? I have this banana. I switched over from Biker Bowser to Pro Racer Bowser because I need Bowser to also lock in and know that, you know, this isn't just casual Mario Kart. This is competitive, ranked Mario Kart. We're trying to do as well as we can here, even though this is not competitive. But to me, this is my competitive. This is my Super Bowl, guys. Yeah, push everyone off that rail. Please get away from me. I don't really know where this is actually like a great spot with these items. I don't really know if I'm gonna like try and predict the shock versus I'll just take the shortcut lap through. Yeah, I was like, I don't know exactly where I think the shock will be. I was just gonna use the boo around here to try and get take that shortcut, but at least here I'll get an item. We're still not in a bad spot. I got some separation between me and the people back there. I'm not going to even try to do any of this edge tricks here with this combo. I'm not risking anything. Come on. The chain. Oh, where's that? I'm just saving this for if I get hit, basically. Like, it's so bad if I get hit. That is such a good start. Let's go. That was all that I needed to do. We just needed Pro Racer Bowser. He knows how important this is now. Well, this should just be funny. Like, I don't really know how doable this track will be. Thank you for that bump. No, thank you for that one, though. God, the speed is so fast in that. Oh my god. I just want to try this. Okay, the Toadette and I were like basically intertwined as one there. I don't really know how that worked. I'm not making it. Yeah. I like somehow missed the coin with the world's biggest hitbox. Some might call that a skill issue, and I would have to agree. Lovely 18th. Okay, the damage control, I will say, has been, I think, pretty good throughout most of the races this video. I feel like even the races where you're doing poorly, I was able to, at the very end, do decent. But we had a good race and a bad race this GP. We're in 5th. We're not cooked, but I need a good track. This is truly a 10 out of 10 track pick. I kind of didn't even think about this track. I mean, I guess we'll see. Maybe I'll be regretting those words, but it's just a long track with like not any super ridiculous, crazy turns. So it's like, I would like to think over time, the speed would just slowly, it would just overpower all of the other competitors here. Get these coins? No. Okay, we're in 6th. This isn't too bad. These items, I mean, mushrooms are almost like defense to me. Like, I truly don't even mind having like mushrooms instead of something to dodge a red, just because it is so impossible in this combo. If you get hit, like, you're losing about 10 seconds if you don't have the mushroom to speed you up. Well, we're in 1st with 3 shrooms. It won't really matter because there's going to be as per usual, a shock. Either people like to either use it here or after the cannon. Let's see if we can. Something that oh my god, I'm too fast catching up to that boomerang. No, that's unfortunate. Well, that one red shell from like 4th to 15th. I don't even know where the star is there. I don't even want to like go for those coins there. Let's go. Another shock. Get that mushroom, please. Good. That probably saves like 2 seconds. All right, let's see if we can. I don't even know like what item I would want here. Like truly, like I don't think there will be another. I could have told you not a gold shell, I guess. Since this is already the race of doom and despair, just gonna try the. No, the handling was like I had to hold so far left to even get to the pole, and then the second I hit it, I was trying to hold so far right, but I think it's just too much to try to overcome. Oh my god, baby Mario. I couldn't even get the charge jump out. I think we're gonna get last. Beat Victor! Beat Victor! Go! Okay, we beat one guy. I still don't exactly take back my statement of I don't think the track's that bad. That was just very unfortunate, and that glider getting that red that took me from 4th to 15th, and then that whole part of that track is speed boosted at the end. And that track seems really hard to come back on if there's no shock and you don't like dodge it on that section 4. If there's no shock and you're not dodging it, it doesn't really seem like you can shake up your placement that much. Especially in rooms that are as good as this, a lot of people will take that ending shortcut. So even if you nail it, congratulations, you're just staying with the pack. You're not gaining any time. Well, this track is fire, so I don't know if this will just be the answer to all my problems. Look at, I mean, we got this little bit of water right here. Yeah, look at all that speed right there that I got on everyone. I was so afraid of that red shell, but thank you, mushroom boost. I'm just going for this. I'm not even trying to do that little new strat. Like, oh god. This isn't like a terrible. I'm taking that back. Oh my god. Negative handling. Thank you. The item really didn't come back in time. I didn't even know there was a 24th person. I figured I was just in last. I didn't trick on purpose to get that mushroom. What do we get here? Yeah, I'm just trying to take as much shortcuts as possible here to catch up. I just went extra wide there. I was not going to make the same mistake, especially because I can't really see the hitbox of Bowser because he's so fat in the Mega. Bro's fat with a big P-H-A-T. Okay. What's up with the gold shells? Like, so many gold shells. And getting in these mid placements. It's like, what are we doing? There was no item box there? I am so unbelievably large and I couldn't get one. That's just truly a skill issue, I think. Okay, come on, just beat the baby Mario. 22nd and a lap 4 dodge. Nice. Yeah, this was the GP of Doom and Despair. Yeah, it definitely don't do this combo. Do not use this combo. Unless you're like trying to get the world record on Wario Shipyard. This was not great. And this is a hard kind of combo to use compared to the normal acceleration. Not surprised. Shoutouts to Wyatt for winning. Bro was doing really well in all the GPs this room. Yeah, just stick with people, Rob Hog. Come on, come on, come on. I'm just gonna count that. I think that's good enough. It's doable.